Proposed central depository storage of all updated documents of society, including property card, conveyance deed, approved building plan, etc. Documents of cooperative society should be available on website.
You have raised a point and it is under the examination of the committee, and we are putting it very strongly that every society should have a website or a central website. All the important documents like property card, conveyance deed, approved building plan, whatever is with the society, it should be kept in that website. So it is not that only builders should make available, even the housing society which are going to get regulated, we are examining that how to make it accountable. Because so many housing societies, they don't give the account plan, they don't give, nowhere it is available. So it should be centrally made available. So we are planning to create a depository and we will get it regulated even for a housing society. ये नहीं है कि बिल्डर ने रेरा में रखा था, after 3 years building is completed, that RERA, that website will delete those information. So once the housing society gets registered, those information should be put in the housing society. These are the permanent records of the housing society. It should be available on the website. It should be available for the public at large. You agree with it? Yes. So the society can spend that money. Yes. If there is a central depository like NSDL or some authority takes care, where the government also is a body, like there is a central depository system, registry of central depository, where the government of India is a 50% partner and other government agencies are partners. The way when the agreements are registered, it's available on the government of Maharashtra IGR website. So you agree? How many of you agree that all the information like important documents should be available on the website? Yes. Excellent. Excellent. Good.
Yes, yes.
Proposed, instead of transfer fee of lump sum rupees 25,000 as is charged currently, transfer fee should be charged as a percentage, say 1 or 2% of the sale consideration of the flat. This is for enabling housing societies to earn more funds and have a healthy financial position.
बऱ्याचशा सोसायटी या मॅनेज करताना मॅनेजिंग कमिटीला फायनान्शियल करन्सी कायमचा असतो, बरोबर, आणि त्याच्यावरूनच सगळे वाद होत असतात की आज तुम्ही मेंटेनन्स वाढवता, तुम्ही सर्व्हिस देत नाही, पण मुळातच त्यांना इन्कम सोर्स हा फक्त मेंटेनन्स स्वरूपातच असतो. माझा मुद्दा त्या मेंटेनन्सच्या बाबतीत नाहीये, पण माझा मुद्दा एक आपल्याला लक्षात आणून द्यायचा आहे की सेल ट्रान्झॅक्शन्स जे होतात, आता आमच्यासारख्या मोठ्या कॉम्प्लेक्समध्ये जर विचार केला तर ऑलमोस्ट एका वर्षामध्ये साधारण 20% सेल ट्रान्झॅक्शन्स होतात. ट्रान्सफर प्रीमियम त्याच्यावर जो आकारला जातो त्याला राज्य सरकारने कॅप आणून ठेवलेली, 25,000 रुपये मॅक्झिमम. हा सजेशन असं आहे की जसं आपण स्टॅम्प ड्युटी घेतो तसं रेडी रेकनर प्रमाणे त्याची जी सेल ट्रान्झॅक्शन व्हॅल्यू आहे त्याच्यावर तुम्ही पर्सेंटेज घेऊन ती प्रीमियम रक्कम ठरवावी. जेणेकरून उद्या जर 50 लाखाचा फ्लॅट असेल तर 50 लाखाने पण 25,000 द्यायचे आणि जो 3 करोडला विकतो त्याने पण 25,000 द्यायचे. याच्यामध्ये सोसायटीच्या मॅनेजिंग कमिटीला याच्यात थोडासा फायदा होईल, त्याला एक सोर्स ऑफ इन्कम मिळेल.
जो ट्रांसफर फी है, इंस्टेड ऑफ हैविंग एक ट्रांसफर फी जो इन्होंने सजेशन दिया, इंस्टेड ऑफ हैविंग ट्रांसफर फी lump sum amount of 25,000 or 15,000, can we have a percentage of the sale value? See, ready reckoner, कोई भी आदमी ready reckoner का नीचे बेच ही नहीं सकता as per the new law. So therefore, can we have percentage of the sale value? How many of you say it should be percentage of sale value? No, it should be limited. Minimum transfer fee है. जो ऐसा है, आप percentage लिखते हैं 1%, 2%, आधा टका.
Proposed, housing societies' office bearers must not themselves do the society's work. For example, writing society's account. Office bearers should only take decisions which are to be implemented by a society manager. The manager should be held responsible by the society and by the cooperative department. This is for proper and efficient functioning of the society.
My point is that earlier our committee tenure was 3 years. Now it is increased to 5 years. Most of our people are getting hardened in working, voluntary working in the committee. So is it right having 5 years period? Why it is so?
Okay. How many of you are office bearer and committee members? Just raise the hand. Okay. There is absolutely no difference between the working of a municipal corporation and the cooperative housing society. We elect the corporators. The corporators are like a political post. Now, who does actually the job? Job is done by none other than municipal commissioner, assistant commissioners in every ward, and there are employees. Now, in a housing society, listen to me, take 2 minutes. In a housing society, once you are within the compound, water is supplied up to the compound by the municipal corporation. Within the compound, water is supplied by whom? In every flat by the society. At the compound, civic services from municipal corporation ends. Then your garden, common garden within the complex, who manages? Society. Whom the service is given to the members. Who are the owners? Members. Who is receiving the services? Members. Now, who has to provide the services? Again, elected representatives from the members. The chairman, secretary, treasurer or a committee member should be like a elected representatives. The day the elected representatives start cleaning the drainage themselves, they start cleaning the water tank themselves, they start managing the pump themselves, they start collecting the bills themselves, they start, doing a banking business themselves, just to save 50 rupees, 100 rupees per month per flat. That is where they get frustrated. If you are getting a political post, you are a director of a bank, you are a director of a society, you are to make a policy decision. Instead of making a policy decision, what you are doing? Unfortunately, you are getting involved in the work. Let us have, qualified managers. These qualified managers should be penalized if they don't file a quarterly return or yearly return. They don't maintain or get the what is known as monthly meetings done. If they don't do the monthly minutes circulated, now what happens? All the responsibility is coming to the chairman, secretary. If there is a manager and that manager is also given a right to give the certain information which is provided in the Act to the members, then they don't have to go somewhere else. And if that particular manager who is qualified and empaneled like an auditor with the cooperative department, then accountability responsibility is there. Let us say 100 member society, 10,000 is the manager's salary. How much per member comes? 100 rupees per month, 3 rupees per month per day. If somebody can give 3 rupees per day, and if he can get the maintenance of the supervisor, cleanliness, drainage, and he is accountable and responsible to the members, and he is accountable and responsible to the managing committee, it becomes better. Do you agree that there should be qualified managers? Yes. You agree? Absolutely. How many of you agree that there should be qualified managers? And they should be made accountable. And accountable like a public servant, like a IAS officer who is made accountable by the government of Maharashtra. So same way, he should be made accountable to the registrar, he should be made accountable to the members, he should be made accountable to the managing committee.
Proposed, members who obstruct the society's functioning by raising frivolous and vexatious objections must be eligible for penalties. This is proposed to deter those who create hurdles with malified intentions.
सोसायटी चालवत असताना याचा एक त्रास असा होतो की हे विनाकारण कधीकधी वाटे लष्कराच्या भाकऱ्या बसतात.
बरोबर आहे.
आणि हे करत असताना प्रामाणिकपणे करत असताना तर माझा उद्देश काय असतो की सोसायटीचे जे सदस्य आहेत त्यांना सर्व प्रकारच्या सेवा मिळाव्या.
हो.
पण अशामध्ये एक असं विघ्न संतोषीची माणसं असतात, एका दुसरा मनुष्य असतो, तो विघ्न संतोषी मनुष्य हा रजिस्टरकडे विनाकारण धावत असतो.
बरोबर आहे.
आणि हा रजिस्टरने धावत गेल्यानंतर रजिस्टरकडून होणारा जो
शशिकांत साहेब ना श्रीकांत
हा आणि त्याच्यानंतर
श्रीकांत साहेब तेच म्हटलं ऍक्टिव्हिजम
हा
एक उल्लू अख्खा गार्डन को खराब कर देता है.
तर अशा विघ्न संतोषी माणसाच्या विरोधामध्ये काही प्रोव्हिजन्स आहेत का की आपल्याला काय करायला पाहिजे?
ऐसे जो लोग हैं जो बिना कारण हाउसिंग सोसाइटी का मैनेजमेंट करने वाले को तकलीफ देते हैं, उनके ऊपर कोई ना कोई कठोर कार्रवाई होना चाहिए. एंड अभी कठोर कार्रवाई कई बार हाउसिंग सोसाइटी का मेंबर को एक्सपेल करने की बात होती है, वो शायद नहीं हो पाएगा, बट डेफिनेटली वी विल प्रोवाइड फॉर सर्टेन पेनल्टीज. And there was a debate, we will also cost incurred penalty or something. Now the question was asked, or in the committee, the debate, 3 meetings have happened, and the suggestion is that whether this penalty should go to the government, whether that penalty should come to the society. So the debate is happening. At the same time, we want to see that this type of thing should not happen. Therefore, what we are coming to the conclusion is neither it should go to the government nor it come to the society. But we will have a mechanism where anybody who wants to make a complaint, he can make a complaint to the society. If he is not happy with the society's things, then it can refer to the arbitrator or a regulatory authority, wherever, and the regulatory authority will fix up the amount to be paid, or the authority that complaint, listen to little carefully, that authority will prescribe the fees. If this type of complaint comes, 2,000 will be charged. Now this 2,000 will be charged to the society, but society will be given an order that it should be recovered from that member's account. Now depending on the number of hearing which is taken, the society will pay to the arbitrator, because he is an independent person, he is an advocate, retired judge. Now there is a panel of arbitrator. Let us say 3 hearings have taken place, 2,000 rupees per hearing. So 6,000 is paid to the arbitrator. Now 6,000 will be paid by the society, and then that society will recover 50% from the complainant. 3,000 goes to the society from the corpus of all the members, but that particular person will have to pay another 3,000. So if this is done, he will make 1 complaint, he will make 2 complaints. Thereafter, what will happen? He will stop making the complaint. So this is one adversary. Do you agree with this type of? Yes. How many of you agree with this? Please raise the hand. Please raise the hand.
We object. No.
Proposed, the law should be amended to reward members who raise valid objections and file complaints to safeguard the society's interest. A proper official mechanism will have to be created to determine which is a frivolous complaint and which is a valid complaint.
All these, Mr. Nagesh, what he has referred to me only. But what complaint I have made, he should refer. The fundamental issue is that
we are not on individual.
fundamental issue, whatever the members are asking, they are not answering that issue.
सर ऐसा है, हर सोसाइटी में आप ये तो मान लो, मैं तो हमेशा बोलता हूँ, यदि ऐसा 2-3 ट्रबल मेकर रहेंगे जो इंफॉर्मेशन मांगता है, you should be very happy. Why? Because they are making you aware that you are holding a post. Otherwise, what work you have? You don't have work. There should be somebody to make check and balancing. Because if nobody is there to ask the information, then you will do all the murmuring. The murmuring should not happen. There should be somebody, and we should be grateful to those people, and others also should be grateful to them. I am just on that.
See, if someone has raised a valid objection,
Yes, correct.
should he not be rewarded for doing the service? Because he takes a very difficult job. He stands alone in a crowd. Everybody will come, picture say and say, yes, very good, Ram, you said the right thing. साला लेकिन मीटिंग हो रहा है तो क्यों नहीं बोला? So, see, first of all, let us be very clear. Under the new law, information has to be freely available. Yes. Immediately available.
Yes.
On demand available.
Yes.
Okay, there is no excuse for denial of information. Point 1. Point 2, let me bring up this issue. There is a dirty thing called expulsion. That expulsion thing has to be removed.
It will be removed.
It has to, so I wanted to give them that good news. Because it makes zero sense when you are the owner of a flat, how you can be expelled. It should not happen. So it cannot happen, it should not happen, it is against natural
Because
it has to be
society, it cannot happen.
It has to be removed. Now number 3, while see there are two sides to the coin. Yes, there are people who will make frivolous and vexatious complaints and so on, and some mechanism has to be there to balance that. But at the same time, for a complaint which is valid, now how to balance it is a huge problem, because you say it is a valid complaint, your managing committee says it's a vexatious complaint. It's a huge problem, but the law has to be corrected, and a person who is bringing up a valid issue should be actually rewarded.
We will work on it. Now, see, we don't want to have any argument. We don't want to make a personal issue.
Reward to the whistleblower.
Yeah, you think there should be reward to the whistleblower?
Only if you have a full thing.
I'm a show of hand.
How many of you think that there should be reward if there is a genuine concern has been shown?